well, back again. Split before bonding. Shall we begin? Alright. Oh. So it's going to be a pain. You know what I think? I think that this is what we want. And then we take in the hydrogen, we route it over, we split it, we grab it, we move it up, we grab it, we move it down, we move over, and then since we've got a Waldo on everything, it's just a small loop. So, in, drop, we grab, we take it down, we drop, or grab or drop, then I'm thinking we put a sink here and a sink here, and then we put that on the blue layer so that when it's dropping it, it'll debond it, and then it can grab, drop, and then grab, drop, and then just go back. Let's test out that portion. Let's actually put in the resource we need. Don't you agree? That would be a good first stab. Alright, and then we need another sink, because we gotta match it up and make it loop, and this is just the easiest way to do that. Okay, and then so move up here. Since we need to grab here, I'm gonna make it take in here on the other Waldo, so we can go up, grab, move it up, move it up, drop, and then I'm thinking we do 2 debonds, one here and one here. Get rid of all the bondings, and then we put another bond. We make the bondings because we only want one bond for hydrogen peroxide. Then we go up, we go out, we head up, we grab, we drop, we flush, we go down, and we go back. Now, the more that I think about it, the more I'm realizing that eventually we're gonna get stuff like hydrogen peroxide in here and we're gonna have to break it into hydrogen and oxygen, which scares me. But for now, we're good. Let's just make this a tad bit longer. That should work. That worked last time, right? Right, no way this could go catastrophically wrong and waste several minutes again. Right? We can go up instead. We can go... Why do I keep trying to make this work? We can go up instead. Yeah. Yeah, that won't cause any problems. Not that I can see, at least. But then again, I have shown myself to be fairly blind to the problems these things cause. It worked? This is terrifying. And because of my new sink first strategy, patent pending, it works on all loops, so I love the colors it makes. I mean, it's not a good strategy, just look at that and that. I can do better, clearly, but... 3 reactors? Excuse me? New start. Settling into the routine. The planet was a wretched wasteland, but I was so absorbed in my work that I hardly noticed. SpaceChem's reactor technology took what I had learned at the university and transformed the principles of science to create new chemicals and compounds. I was enraptured by the process, which effectively amounted to alchemy. Jewel had sent me a message requesting my presence in his office. I begrudgingly left my station and headed over to the east wing. When I entered, he was hunched over the terminal under the large window along the rear wall. "What can I do for you?" he asked over his shoulder as he typed. "You asked me to come up." "Right. Well, I see you're done with the research I gave you, so it's time to do some real design work. I must warn you, though, not all of the reactors are fully functioning. Danopeth was not a planet with violent weather or extreme temperatures, so I found the prevalence of malfunctioning equipment unusual." Jewel felt the same way. Sometimes, when he came down to the lab, he spoke to Mariana, who could no better explain the problem, and cursed the equipment. "Mariana will take you where you need to go." He nodded to the corner. My eyes widened as I realized she had been in the room the entire time. She brushed past me without a glance, and I followed her down the hallway, keeping several paces behind. "We've been having a lot of problems. Despite this, we still need to get things done. I hope you understand that," she said. We stopped in front of a glass door where Mariana swiped a card. The door glided open. "You'll be working in central control. Jewel has a similar system outfitted in his office." The chamber was larger than Jewel's office and contained several control stations in front of a window that opened to an expanse of the landscape. Mariana was seated in a chair at the console closest to the window. "Which station should I use?" "That one over there." She pointed to the workstation closest to the door, farthest from her. I sat down at the terminal next to hers, booted the system, and pretended not to notice her huff of annoyance. "Come on, man! Come on!" Copy reactors within a production assignment by holding the control key and dragging the reactor. Save the reactor design to reuse it on other assignments. That will be useful. Save reactor design. Choose Save to Toolbox from the reactor's right-click menu, then enter a name for the design. After a design is saved, you may use it in any pipeline that allows that reactor by dragging it from the saved reactor designs. To delete a design, click the red X button. Alright, oceanic pump emits methane. Assembly reactor executes reactions with molecules that enter through inputs on the left. Double-click to edit the reaction program. Contains bonders that can only add bonds. Only has one output. An old, refurbished reactor that lacks the ability to remove bonds. And then executes reactions with molecules that enter through inputs on the left. Double-click the reaction program. Contains bonders that can only remove bonds. Only has one input. An old, refurbished reactor that lacks the abilities to create bonds. Okay, so clearly, we disassemble this. And then we take this over here, and we need that there, and we need that there. This will output hydrogen. And this will output HHHC. And we'll have 2 bonders here and 2 bonders here. So it should just be that. And then it should just be that. Note to upper output. Upper output is going to be lower output is going to be C H H H. All right. So I'll just put these down here. So it removes this bond, okay. Yeah, it should be as simple as routing that over there. Routing that up. No. Down. And then down. And then over. Up. So we can grab. Wait. Patent pending sync method. And then we go down. You know, this is okay. How about we take this and then it grabs the hydrogen. And then we're gonna want it to drop, and we're going to want it to bond. We're going to want it to grab. We're going to want it to drop there specifically, and then we're gonna want to flush it. So let's see. Again. Alright, yeah. This should be all the bonding and the hydrogen, which means that all this little guy needs to do is go up, grab, I'm gonna put a sink here and here. Actually, I'm gonna put it here and here. Take it down, over, drop, alright, let's try. Oh, flush. You gotta flush it, and you've gotta take input. That is non-negotiable. Yeah. Alright, so, yep, this looks like it works. Let's exit the reactor, and then it's taking hydrogen. Oh! Rotation! Rotate! That'll be really useful because, okay, let's start with red. We're gonna take red, we're gonna take it, and we're gonna drop, and we're gonna grab, and we're gonna take input. Once it's there, we're going to take input, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, and we're going to not forget to sink it. Don't forget to sink it! Alright, which means that for the blue, we're going to go up, we're going to grab, we're going to go over, we're going to rotate it, we're going to that's the delete button, we're going to rotate it, going to take it down, and we're going to bond, and instead of doing this, we're gonna do this and go up here. Woo! No, up here. This is better by far. And then we're going to drop. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to go over here. And going to go over here. Let's test it out. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. I completely forgot. I forgot about actually. I forgot about grabbing it again. Silly me. Ah. No, you can't go up that high because it'll collide with the ceiling. And I need to make sure I don't make any more of those silly little mistakes. And for this one, I'm gonna put the sinks at the end. Does that help? Yeah. Let's put a sink here and a sink here. That should give us enough leeway. And then it takes enough time for us to get the molecule out of the way, drop it, bond it, we bring it up, and then we flush it. Now, does this work for all? Yes. Oh, the other thing got backed up, but this didn't break, which is the important thing. Alright, so what this does is sink, sink, grab, drop. Oh, and in. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just for this one, I'm gonna do that. Okay, time for blue to be a pain. Well, no, blue's gonna be a pain. Grab that. Drop, bam. And then bond. And then grab. Yeah, that'll be good. And then drop. And then flush. And that was easy. I mean, it's gonna break itself horribly with 1,000 different malfunctions, but it was easy. Oh, yeah. That's the breaking it horribly with 1,000 different malfunctions. Does this work? No, because this loop is so much shorter. Because this loop is so much shorter, it's gonna be activating. Wait, what if I just sync and sync? That way they're together at the beginning and they're together at the end, and this doesn't trigger more than is needed. It only takes as much input as is required. Yay! And does it work consistently? Yeah! Well, that was another 30 minutes, so, well, I guess I'll see you when nothing works.